Hey guys, we're just going to do a quick reading. I know there's lots of things going on that we could read on. I guess I could look at tariffs if anybody cares. Is Trump really going to do tariffs tomorrow, or is he bluffing? We'll take a peek at it. But I'm going to look at the more important one. I've already kind of read on Elon and his heist before. You can check my other Trump video that I just did on that. We're going to look at an important one, though, Social Security. Now, Social Security has been around for about 80 years, and just like everybody says, they've never missed payment. Okay, they've never missed payment. They've never had something happen. Sorry, America, we can't pay your Social Security checks because of XYZ. That has never happened before. But I'm pretty sure, I think I know what I'm going to see here. Because, they've been wanting to come at Social Security forever. And they began it with the gaslighting by calling it an entitlement. You guys, it's not an entitlement if we paid for it, kind of put away like a little savings account. And then when it's our time and it's our due, we get our Social Security based on XYZ factors. They'll give us a certain amount every month. And then some people that are on SSI disability, like they're disabled, they can't work right now. They had to go through to court. Some of them had to go 3-4 times before getting approved to get Social Security disability. So if you're on disability, you may not have got it the first try because they make it very difficult to get that one. But by the time you got your disability, it's like, thank God, and a lot of people may have to wait years for it, and it can be a real struggle. But, a lot of America, we've got, I think they said about 70 million, we've got seniors, but we've also got disabled people on Social Security. So it's not just seniors, it's also disabled people. There's a lot, like these people can't work, they were injured on the job, there are things that happen, or maybe there's other factors why they had to go on Social Security disability and all kinds of stuff. So, and then it's the big pot, in the government. And they've been wanting to come at that for a long time. And probably they want to do something like, what do they want to do with it? Privatize it, turn it into crypto. They want to heist it, basically. And, it's going to mess up a lot of stuff for people. Okay. So, but we're going to look at it and we're going to see what the cards say. I've known we've known forever they want to go after it, guys, if they're Republican. But now they're getting bolded. I mean, they're moving fast. They're moving so fast you can barely keep up with all the things that they're doing. So, what we're going to look at is just like the one guy said, in the next 30 to 90 days, is Social Security going to become interrupted? And will it be even a long-term interruption? We're going to look at that. So we'll look at a couple things and just kind of keep it a short read to answer the question. So yeah, Trump and his tariffs. He thinks it's the greatest thing. He thinks it's going to make people want to do business inside America and stuff. And the stock market doesn't agree with him. So let's kind of go and see. Oh God, the betrayal. Okay, so Seven of Swords. Two things here. It can be about a betrayal. He's basically betraying allies by saying tariff, tariff. Okay, we know that, but he's also betraying the American people. Okay, this is a card of betrayal, the Seven of Swords, the sneakiness. He said, for one thing, he lied about who pays the tariffs. We know that. Okay, if you did not vote for Trump, you probably know that. Unfortunately, his base does not know that. But then, of course, everybody wanted the prices of groceries and things to go down. And he lied about that. He betrayed. And people are going to start to feel the betrayal because everything's going to go up. I mean, the eggs are up. And then what the base says is, well, it's not his fault. It's bird flu. Okay. What about all the other stuff? Okay. So get ready. Everything's going up, not just the eggs and stuff. So yes, we've got the betrayal. He's betraying allies, of course. He's sticking it to them and everything, but he's also betrayed the American people with the tariffs. It's going to be bad. And oh God, it's even more. Yeah, the stock market's going to crash. Okay, so far, was he bluffing that he's going to put the tariffs on tomorrow? We've got the tower here, guys. So we've got the betrayal, of the American people. We got the betrayal of allies. It's looking. I mean, already it's the stock market is being affected, but just wait till he slaps them on. Okay, So it's looking with the tower crossing everything, which is the opposition energy. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's looking so far like he's gonna do this and stuff. And then we've got the Princess of Wands energy, so it's really gonna be, pick up, especially when we get into Aries energy. We're gonna start to feel it. So let's kind of go and see. And we've even got the fire. It's gonna make people mad and stuff. Yeah, he's just being a fool. Now, sometimes the fool, I mean, he's definitely leaping in. Whatever. Let's just do it. Okay. Sometimes the fool can be great, trust and all that stuff. And other times the fool is just being a fool. Okay. It's a foolish move. And most economists agree it's foolish and stuff. And then when I see the Queen of Swords, sometimes that can be America, Lady Liberty. That can be that energy for me when I'm doing a political read. And, right now, with that energy, America is not looked at very favorable. Like Canada, they're kind of saying don't buy American. And I really think with his behavior and the tariffs and all the stuff and the bullying of allies and all that, it's going to become trendy to reject American products out of this country. Okay. Or we talk about buying America here, a lot of people, it's going to become a trend not to buy American. Let's kind of go and see. So yeah, news is going to come out. He's supposed to do something tomorrow. He's probably going to talk about the tariffs. How is it going to go for people at home? Let's kind of go ahead and see. So we've got, we've got that Chariot energy that's popping up in there. Let me kind of go ahead and look. What do we say? Oh, death. Okay. So, you know what, really, the automatic thing when I see, I feel he's going to go ahead with the tariffs. He's just bulldozing through and stuff. So, but when I look at this, I've got American Dream. He's going to try to sell. I'm going forward. It's going to be great for families and all this. But I've got the death card. Okay. And stuff. So it's almost like Spirit is going, the American Dream is dead. Okay. With that overlapping death card here. Okay. So let's kind of go ahead and see. Now, I do have the Six of Wands energy that is popping up in there. So, I mean, as far as that goes, he feels, to me, I don't think it's not a victory for the American people, but it's going to be his little win that he's winning in what he wants to do. The Project 2025 people are winning in what they want to do. They had the playbook. So really, does he get the victory at the moment? He's getting to do exactly what he wants to do here. Okay, so in a sense, right now, he's winning until the American people stop him. Okay, so it's a victory, but it's not one we want to see. Okay, we want prices to go down, right? Okay, so the only one winning is Trump and stuff. And then really, when I see the Lovers card, see the people shaking hands? Like when I see the Lovers, and I know I got the Lovers card in one of the Trump reads, people really need to come together and work together. If you want to stop him from being victorious in all the chaos, you got to come together. We got to shake hands, get along, and join forces to stop the madness. We're going to look at Social Security in a minute, and maybe that'll be when people do. I don't know. And stuff. So let's look at his position right now. He's got the straight position, but he's also got a lot of conflict going on. He's creating conflict, discord, and everything also, but he's also being very defensive in his position. Let's look in the environment. People are going to walk away from him. Now, there could be some people actually resigning, but I feel also there is some MAGA people, because this card is about walking away from a dirty swamp, that these tariffs and things like that, more people are going to be walking away from the Republican Party, MAGA and stuff. That's a good thing and stuff, because they're worried about the finances. Okay, they're worried about the money and the finances. There's a lot of them worried right now. Some of them still want to hold on to the vision. Oh, we really like Trump, but all this stuff is happening. I don't like what he's doing, but I like him. Some weird stuff. But more people are going to walk away. Okay, and I know there's a big fuck around and find out thing going on. Yeah, they're just going to be already disappointed with the way things are going and all the moves he's making. We've got disappointment. Oh, outcome is ruin. Oh, shit. Yeah, and I knew it was going to be bad if he does the tariffs. Okay, so is he going to do the tariffs? It looks like it. It looks like it. The fact we're already heading to ruin. Yeah, okay. Ten of Swords, oh, stab all a maggot in the back. Okay, stab everybody in the back, stab the allies in the back. And then also, when you're in tarot, when you get a 7 and a 10 of Swords in a layout, that's just like massive ultimate betrayal. I screwed you. Okay, so it's a big one here. But notice that victory. I mean, he's gonna keep winning. You know, it's bigger town halls. You know, it's gonna take a lot. You know, you gave him power, and then you go, oh, I regret my vote. Oh, well, what are we gonna do about it? Okay, so we're ending with ruin. So yes, this is gonna ruin the economy with his tariffs, but it looks like he's going to do it. We've got tower energy, we got that betrayal energy, we got death to the American dream here, we got the conflict, the worry of finances, and all that. It's gonna be a mess. Now, is it intentional? So everything goes busted, broke, and all the oligarchs can buy up everything. You know, like say if they take the stock market, buy everything for cheap, own everything. Oh, there you go. Okay, let's look at Social Security. Okay, do the elderly and the disabled have to prepare? And it was kind of strange because the guy says everybody starts saving money. A lot of these people, their entire check is gone. You know, they get the check on the 3rd of the month and it's paid for. You know, rent's paid, you know, whatever rent is, if they got rent. Some people have homes that are paid for if they're lucky. But, you know, for a lot of people, the entire check is gone. Okay? So saving is not always an option. Okay? So it's, you know, gonna see if it's gonna get erupted, but it does look like the tariffs are on. Okay. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Because it sure does seem like he wants to take the economy, guys. Okay, let's see. Social Security. Are they going to be interrupted? Okay, so the Ace of Swords sometimes can be yes. So what this person said was pretty honest information. Of course, he worked for Social Security at one time and stuff. And let's kind of see here. And we got the Six of Cups energy. Now, the Six of Cups actually, you know, yeah, I feel like Spirit is reminding, there are some children that are on it as well. Children with disabilities and things like that. I feel like Spirit's saying don't forget them. Let's kind of go ahead and look. Okay, so we got power. Yeah, there's a lot, you know, and stability. The Four of Pentacles can be about also financial stability with Social Security. It's been a pretty stable thing for the most part for 80 years. Let's see what. I'm a little concerned about that victory again because that's been Trump. So let's kind of go ahead and see. I got death. Okay. So death can be an end to something, of course. It can also be a stop. It can also be a transformation. So are the payments going to stop? Death seems to be saying yes and stuff. Just another victory of Project 2025. And let's kind of go ahead and see. You know, I look at that Queen of Wands and I feel like Kamala, she warned us and everything. We're going to go into a new cycle with Social Security, it looks like. It's going to impact, yeah. There's going to be, okay, so the good thing about it, we've got justice up here. So when they start coming for and messing with the Social Security, there's going to be a lot of pushback from the judicial branch. So be prepared for them trying to stop this. So Elon's going to do his thing. And here comes justice. Okay, so that's good. And let's see. So we've got the Four of Cups energy. And there's a lot of stubbornness. People are trying to, I feel they're trying to talk some sense. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You don't know what you're doing. And there's an ignoring and stuff. And then we've got the Eon, which is about judgment. I mean, you know, people, when it comes to judgment, if you voted for Trump and you're a senior or you're disabled, but you're like, I like Trump and everything, and then Social Security is going to, you know, be affected here. Because even if they get, you know, justice to try to stop some things here to get this, you know, so people aren't affected, it doesn't stop the interruption, okay? So I believe there's going to be an interruption here. And yeah, I mean, people, you know, the Knight of Discs, just regular working class people. Yeah, see, that's that Eight of Cups is popping up again. Notice it's in the same position, same exact position for the tariffs. A lot of people are going to walk away from Trump and they're just over it. Once you do this, okay, Lady Liberty pops up again. Okay, so this is, and the hopes and fears, I feel that's in the hope area, you know, with the Ace of Cups and stuff. You know, one of the things that people could come together, be kinder to each other. I feel that's what Spirit wants, really. What's the outcome for Social Security there? Well, that's Trump's card, the Knight of Swords. What's next to it? That is his card, normally for me, debauch. And it's just, I feel they got an intent with Social Security to do something weird with it, like privatize it or something, try to put the money and do something with it that is sketch, okay? Because we got the debauch card, maybe something rather illegal is, I feel, what they want to do with the trillions of dollars that are in Social Security. I do see the judicial branch getting involved in it to try to stop some of the damage. But I still feel, yeah, there's going to be an interruption. How long, I do not know. Now, some of you want to know when. Let's see if we can nail it down. It might be tough to know when because it might have some variables. I got number 5 and I've got number 12. So it could be around May 12th. So I'm kind of looking more in the May energy is when some things, I don't think it's going to be immediate. I don't think it's going to be like, you know, like he said, 30 to 90 days. So if it happens in May, that would make sense. That's about 90 days out and stuff. Right now, they're firing people. They're going to be closing offices. They just announced that, which those things could cause interruption. But I do feel definitely the judicial branch, and there will be those that will try to stop them from messing with the Social Security. But I do feel there is going to be, you know, a pause. And it only takes 1 month to mess people up real bad. But that's enough. I mean, I think people wheeling out, you know, wheeling out the street, walking with their walkers. Okay, I'm talking about the elderly, you know, if they're in wheelchairs so they can barely, they will find a way to get out of the house. They will be in walkers, okay, and stuff. They will find a way, okay. If they've got caregivers, the caregivers will take them to the street. There will be something. But if you mess with the elderly's money, and that's all their money, and they paid for many, many years for that money, and you take that money, I mean, that, you know, a bunch of angry elderly people, they're the main voters, okay? You rile that up, okay? So this is, it's going to be ugly, but I do think there's going to be something. There's going to be a hiccup in there, and then here comes justice. All right, have a good one, guys.